morning, guys. It's your girlie again. How you all doing? So let's talk this morning. Let's talk about journey and your journey in life and where it will take you and what you will face. You know, it's sometimes very, very difficult. You start out in your journey as a young girl. For me, started out really early, having children early. Might I say I have 4 daughters and a granddaughter. And I started out really early, and by being a very disobedient child, not listening to my parents and being very stubborn and stuck in my own way. And I've learned a lot, and I've faced a lot of consequences by not listening to my parent. But however, I have made a 360. I have changed the way I live. The older I get, I learn. So sometimes you have to take on your own journey and you have to do your own things. And sometimes your parents are telling you the truth about what they have learned and about their journey, but you have to live your own truth and live your own journey. And for me, I was very disobedient, as I said before, but what had happened is I had to pay to learn. And the old people, them always tell you that, you know, you don't listen, you're gonna feel, and who can't hear must feel. So from a very tender age, I was very disobedient to my parent, and I was very rude. I used to run away from home. You know, I used to live in an environment where my parents gone to work, and we do all the wrong stuff. But nevertheless, I have learned a lot in life because of the way I grow, and I instill what I've learned in my children. And I'm a very strict parent, but I allow my children to live their life, whatever they want to do. Once it is not going to cost me, or they're not going to get themselves in no trouble with the law, then by all means let them be themselves. And I say this to say, you know, sometimes parents want to live through their children, and they want their children to do so much stuff that they never get to do as a child, and you cannot do that. You have to allow your children with good guidance and proper speaking and proper talking and constant being on them, to let them be themselves. Because my children, well, not all, they have a lot of my ways, but definitely that there's not yet one that is exactly like me. But my second child, she is very similar in ways. She's stuck in her own way and she wants to do her thing, and I see a lot of myself in her. So I'm going to say to you as parents and as young adults and as young children that it's good to listen to your parents, because they have walked the path in life. They have experienced stuff that is not welcoming, and they've also experienced good stuff as well. And they are trying to set examples in their children that they don't follow the way that they have done. So for me, I have done some not so nice stuff, and I've learned, and I've spoken, and I've always been open to my children about stuff that I've done that I don't want them to do. So far so good, not bored, not dwindling, not cheer. They haven't done anything that I know of that I am not becoming, and I'm not feeling good about it. I mean, they are very outspoken, and they will tell you whatever, and they have their own way, which I know they get that from me, and I see a lot of that too also in my granddaughter. So I'm saying to you now, as a young person growing up, you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble if you don't listen to your parents, or if you follow company, or sometimes you just do it off of your own free will, because you think that if you take the shortcut, you're gonna end up successful. Sometimes that is not the case. You have to do the right thing and do what pleases you, but always remember that whatever you do, you have to live with the consequences of that. So for me is, I've learned, I've traveled, I've done wrong, I've done good. I have been myself. I don't know how to be anyone else. I am nowhere near perfect, but I strive for perfection. I strive for a better me, and that is what makes me Leah, because I try to be myself at all angles, and I am very transparent, and everybody who knows my struggle, because I don't hide my struggle. For the most part, I was a single parent until I got married, and I'm no longer a single parent. So I have the help of my husband and the close people around me to keep me going. But I am not ashamed of life and what life has taught me and where I am, because that what I have learned is what makes me who I am today. I am very grateful for my parent, because of their struggle. I see that I would not want to struggle like my parents. And my mother, she is one of the most amazing person. I mean, I get a lot of my ways from her. She's rude as well. You know, that is where I get it from. She's very outspoken and stuck in her ways, but I love her nevertheless. And old times and what you have been through and where you are, and setting paths and making way for your children to be themselves and be as great as possible that they can be, so later on in life they can look back and be happy. I mean, I'm so happy because of a situation that I've experienced this morning with my daughter, and I see something that I wasn't even looking at, and I know that I changed the course of my children's future and how they live the rest of their life, because they will not struggle like how I did. And I know my mom and my dad did their best, but there was a lot of us. There's 12 siblings, and all of us was at one point, you know, here and there, but nevertheless all of us are living, all 12 of us are living, and it's 30-something grandchildren, and she has great-grand, so that's awesome. I don't have any near close death in my family, but I do have close people that we grew up with who passed away, and it is saddening to see that these people passed away and their parents didn't get to live the life and see their children live the life. So I want to say, foremost, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's talk. We're gonna have a lot of topics to talk about life, about being real, about being yourself, about pushing yourself. And I want to say to anyone who ever doubted you, don't worry about that. You have to prove to yourself how great you can be as a human being, because sometimes you're looking for validation from outside sources and people to determine where your future is going to go. And let me tell you something, do not let nobody tell you you can't, because I know you can. You can, because it is possible for all of us to do it. And yeah, it is just a wonderful life, you know. Just embrace life and live life and make memories with your family. And if you can alleviate the stress of having communication about difficult topics, do that. Also remember to be truthful to yourself and be comfortable in the skin that you're in. You have to live in your body every single day and night. So treat your body like a temple and treat it good. Do not abuse your structure, and then later on you're wondering why you're ill and whatsoever ain't working right with your health, because you did not treat yourself well enough. Mental health, physical health, emotional health, look after yourself. It is very important to take care of you. No one else can do it unless you do it for yourself. So this is your girl Leah Locks/Let's Talk. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at Leah Locks. Here we go.com. Facebook, Instagram. I might not say the Instagram page very well, but nevertheless, I'm gonna put it in the link. And like and subscribe. I'm not editing, nor deleting, nor fix nothing, because me is me, and me know that all of us in this world never get it right on the first try. But if you get it wrong, you could try again. I love you all. Have a good day.